welcome to the stream today. Another day of Drawlloween is up, so I have Dover, thank you for the quack. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I moved the overlay. Finally. It's about time, guys, because it always like covers up my face right at the start of stream, so it was about time I moved it. Hello Sab, how are you doing today? Oh my goodness, so many of you guys are here. Wow, Dover, Sab, hello. Rotten Eyeballs, hello. Rotten Eyeballs, by the way, can I just say, if you guys have not checked out Rotten Eyeballs' Instagram account, you are missing out. Rotten Eyeballs has amazing artwork, guys. We have an undercover amazing artist here and we didn't even know it. Can you please drop a link to your... Can we please give Rotten Eyeballs a permit first? And then can we please have a link to Rotten Eyeballs' Instagram account? Guys, you gotta check them out. They're amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. This is Sleepy Rose. She's one of my iconic cute little bats. I love bats, if that's not obvious. And this cutie is actually, yeah, she's an adorable little sleepy bat. I think it's pewter. Actually, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Like, I know there's enamel on the inside. It's a little hard to show you guys. I don't know if it's pewter because it's pretty hardy. I've had a couple of pewter necklaces before. It could just be, I don't know if it's titanium, it could just be steel, like stainless steel. It feels a little bit sturdier than pewter. I had like, I'm pretty sure this ring is pewter, and I also had like a tiny little R2-D2 necklace that was pewter, and that, it got deformed. It was so sad. But I could fix it, so just gotta get round to that. You always miss my stream because you're always busy with your little one, but you see my art on Insta, you love it. That's okay. It sounds like you're using your time where it needs to be spent anyway. But thank you so much for the support on Instagram. I really appreciate that. That means so much. You're welcome. I particularly love Rotten Eyeballs. I love the way that you drew the teeth. Like, you really emphasized them. Shade, thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate that. But yeah, Rotten Eyeballs, you have an amazing style. It's so... The way you draw your characters, the way you focus on eyes and focus on teeth and just, I don't know, the shape of your characters is really unique. And it takes a lot to get your own style advanced enough to that point where it's recognizable and still looks appealing. So there's a lot of skill in that. And yeah, like I really appreciated looking at your artwork. Was it this morning or last night? I think it may have been last night. I don't remember, but I was just like, whoa, this is cool. This is real cool. But yeah, please, Rotten Eyeballs, please drop a link to your Instagram page so people can go have a look. Shade, hello, how are you doing? I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Other than the stupid cough that I can't get rid of. I'm so sorry, guys. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. So, really excited. Sorry, guys. I finished off the vlog last night. And, sorry, not the vlog, the speed paint video for Patreon. The speed paint video for Patreon is done, guys. I uploaded that to Patreon last night, so that's ticked off my list. And I have a very busy rest of this week because I have to finish off the vlog. I did a bunch of the recordings last night, so hopefully tonight I can finish off the voice recordings for that, and then I should be good to go to upload that this Friday. So if you guys keep up with my vlog, I do have a YouTube channel where you guys can see a lot more of my behind the scenes art inspirations, things that, you know, things that happen throughout my month, things that I sort of incorporate into my art, my packaging process, other kinds of stuff. Really, it's just kind of like a behind the scenes video of what happens in my month, pretty much. So if that's something that interests you, I really enjoy watching other artists' vlogs, so that's something that I'm really into. If you guys like that sort of thing, then please check out my YouTube channel. Tisha, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, little corpse. How are you doing today? But yeah, guys, Rotten Eyeballs Instagram page. It's right there in the chat. I'm just saying, like, I didn't even follow you. I thought I followed you. Well, fixing that up right now. There we go. There we go. But yeah, guys, look at this. This is Rotten Eyeballs Instagram page. Look, guys. This is unbelievable. Look at this character. Like, they have their guts poured out on like a plate, and then I love the way that these eyeballs are drawn. I love the mouth. I think my favorite thing about your artwork is the mouth. I freaking love that so much. That is unbelievably amazing. Also the colors, everything is just like so, I don't know, pastel-y and nice and gory at the same time. This was also one of my favorites. Really cool, guys. I mean, look at that, right down to the tongue piercing. Like, what the heck? I seriously want one of those, by the way. But I heard that it's really bad for your teeth, so I don't really want to do that. But I think they're really cool. I really want one with a tiny little spider on it so that, you know, there's a tiny teeny spider living in my mouth, but not gonna do it because, you know, it's bad for your teeth, but they are so cool. But look, just the way everything comes together, the faces, the expressions, like drawing something like this, by the way, with an eye, changing an eye shape to make it look not realistic, stylized in a consistent way across the board of your whole drawing, that's actually really challenging to achieve. And there's a lot of skill in doing that. So yeah, this is amazing. Really amazing. I mean, I'm just adoring your work so much. Oof, ads? Why'd you get ads, Dover? You shouldn't get ads, you're subbed. What the heck? But yeah, like, these characters are just like, they all have so much personality. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh no, the others. You got hit with 4 ads? What a shame. Like, look, her hand is chopped off and she's still moving it. Because she is a zombie. So, obviously she can. But, like, she's just so creatively done. I love it. I absolutely love it. Twitch changed their ads policy. It's dumb. Involuntary ads be annoying for sure. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It is kind of frustrating, you know. Twitch is really bugging. Also, you're literally screaming rotten eyeballs. You deserve it. Your artwork is really amazing and you are really talented. So please keep going. Please keep going because we want to see more of this very cool stuff. And thank you for sharing it with us. But yeah, guys, I have quite a lot of work to do at the moment. Because I need to finish this art challenge of mine. So let's see. What's today's prompt? I almost forgot. I think it's called costume. Called costume. That's the one. That's the one. Feels pop horror and you love it. I know, right? It's totally got that that pastel goth theme. It really does. You're back? Sorry if you're in and out too. Trying to sketch well at almost 2 AM and you're not doing well. It's not doing well for you. That's super late. You must be so tired. Oh my gosh. Rotten eyeballs. Oh my gosh, you didn't have to do that, but thank you. Thank you so much. I genuinely just loved your artwork. Appreciate it. And thank you so much for the biddies. Forcing ads make you want to not buy that product or service. Yeah, I know. It sucks. It's so stupid. But yeah, so guys. This is the prompt list I'm working off of, and we've done Lagoon Creature. So I've got 10 done. I'm really proud. And last night I scheduled all of the posts on Patreon, so patrons will be seeing these posts early, and the rest of everyone will see them on Instagram once they hit in October. So I am so up to date this month. Like, I am rocking it. I am so proud because pretty much this whole year for me has been a massive roller coaster. I've just felt like I'm just like a hamster on a wheel the whole time because I have obviously my own tasks that I need to set for myself. Otherwise I don't get anything done because being, you know, a freelancer, you need to organize your own workload. And sometimes it's really hard because obviously, you know, you can keep working forever, so you have to sort of set a manageable amount. But this year I just feel like I have been treading just nothing. So I'm really, really happy because, you know, there's been a lot going on this year. I mean, I had a lot of personal life issues at the start of the year that was, you know, very, very impacting, and then getting engaged had its own, like, you know, happy things, but getting engaged also meant that, you know, there's now a lot of other things to think about and organize and sort out. So that took a lot of my focus, and I think this has been really, really hard. And then I had the car accident to recover from and everything, so it's just been a crazy year. So I feel like this is the first time this year that I've been catching up and trying to, you know, just stay on top of everything, and I'm doing a great job. So I'm really, really happy about that. It's a mix of motivation and fatigue. Oh no, Shade. Sometimes I feel like that as well. You know, I'm really into an art piece that I'm working on late at night. I don't want to go to sleep because it's just epic to work on it. And then, you know, I'm so tired, so I really just have to let it go. But there are those times, you know, where you're working on a piece and it's really, really good, and you feel like if you go to sleep, then you're going to lose that creative spirit, that creative energy. And when you wake up, sometimes you don't have it anymore. And that's also terrifying. Like, do you cut it off? Or do you go get some rest and then hope for the best in the morning that you can still pull it off? It's really tricky. You're so happy for me? It's horrible that I had to go through all that, but look at me go, oh, Tisha, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really happy, so we're getting there. That's literally how you felt when you were going to school? How's that? Like, treading water? I feel like that's kind of, you know, I feel like that's just kind of life throughout our entire life, you know? Life kind of sucks us in that way. We just gotta find a way to cope with it. But yeah, so cult costume today, guys. And I haven't had... Oh my gosh. Did not expect that. I wanted to have a look. I want to do like a cutesy-ish cult costume though. Especially because we've got like our own hat cult. But he does need to wear a robe. He definitely has to wear some kind of a robe. Oh my gosh, these are weird. Is that from the Midsummer movie? I haven't seen that. But yeah, we need to do... I think I just need to put in robe. We'll do robe. You're back. You followed me on Insta. Shade, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I want to do like just a cool robe. Like probably something simple that just has like, this is actually ideal. Just like something like that, I think. I don't know, do I add this? With a like extra layer? That's kind of cool. I kind of like that actually. A hooded monk robe. Yeah, exactly. I kind of like the idea of that. Are the minions considered a cult? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen the minions, so I'm not sure. You like that one? This is the cool one. I agree. You recently learned that environment is super important when it comes to art. So when you're not feeling your best, you dim the room and light some candles just to make a comfort space. That is genius. That is actually so true. Like, I think everybody has their own thing that they need from their environment to make art and be properly creative. For me, it's like a clean space. I need to have a really organized, clean space around me. Otherwise, yeah, otherwise I just don't feel like it, you know. Candlelight really works with so many moods that we want to set. I know. Okay, so this is where we're up to, guys. All of my creatures. All 10. Question is, where am I going to do this little cult costume character? I have to have a think about that, actually. Let me see. Scented candles? That takes it to the next level. Oh my goodness. I've seen candles, well, smelt candles that taste like bread. Freshly baked bread. That is unbelievable. You're gonna post what you have now, for now later on Insta. You're gonna chill for the rest of the night, but you'll still be here. No worries. Alright, so I have to decide, guys. Where do I put this little guy? I feel like he could go here. I think that probably is a good spot for him. Like right there. And then I sort of start moving around every direction. Yeah. Am I planning on drawing anything else behind the ghost girl? Not really. I might do like a tiny character over there, but I need to be careful. It needs to be a very small character, so... But yeah. I'm gonna draw my, cult costume character. Oh no. I'm running out of space on this table of mine. There we go. I'm gonna draw my cult costume character over here. I don't think I'm gonna give him a face, to be honest. I think he needs to just be faceless. I like that. Faceless characters are spookier. I agree. It makes them immediately 10 times spookier. Totally. How am I? Grumpy Illustrator, I'm doing great. How are you? Long time no see. You're liking working, but love this piece I'm doing for Halloween. Yes, this is Drawlloween. So I am doing 31 characters on this piece of paper. So we'll see how I go. That is a good spot. Thank you, Tisha. I hope so. Hope he'll, you know, fit in there. We'll see how it goes. You love the detail in the vampire's foot or leg being a little lighter in the ghost girl's dress. Thank you. I really do have to incorporate another character behind her to sort of bring that look out a little bit more. But yeah. It's literally amazing what I can do with pencil. Thank you, Rotten Eyeball. Pencil is amazing. You can't even reply to messages in chat. This is beyond broken. Oh, Dover, that stinks. The tree in the background so far is your favorite. He looks really wise, really understanding. You can't tag, can't use emote shortcuts or commands, and now you see that you can't even reply to messages. Have you tried going out of mod view? Maybe it's mod view that's screwed up. I don't know. Have you tried Chatterino, Dover? Twitch has been having many issues lately. Oh no. Miss Karomi, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome. Oh my gosh. I only just realized Future Warm Corpse gifted 5 community subs. I only just realized that. Oh my goodness. I forgot to take the tombstones out last night. But there's supposed to be 5 guys. So I'll take a couple out. But we're still meant to have 5. Those are gift subs by Future Warm Corpse, guys. Oh my goodness. What the heck? I didn't even realize that. When did that happen? Is the Calico going to be floating or will they get little legs? Well, I've given him a shoe. So I guess he has little legs. Do they float? Do cultists float? Is that like a thing? Maybe some do. Yeah, he's not floating. He's definitely walking. You can see his tiny little feet and legs. Has everyone eaten and drank enough water today? I did actually. I finished a whole bottle of water, so I'm good. And I had some tea, and I had some leftover pastry for lunch. Pastry is good, guys. Pastry is the best thing to eat ever. Like, legitimately, I would just eat pastry all the time. Pastry is just the king of all food. Do we have a Grim Reaper? I don't think I saw a Grim Reaper in that list. Oh my gosh, I opened this 3 times. I opened the prompt list 3 times. What the heck? Why aren't they closing? I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on there, guys. I need at least one. I need at least one. Alright, let me open this back up. There we go. I don't think we have anything Grim Reaper-like on this list. We have Cold Costume, Game of Bones, 13. Ghoul Scout, Batter Day, Build the Beast. There is no Grim Reaper. Would you look at that? Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. That is so weird. Alright, so I guess I just do a little cultist. So I'm gonna give him teeny tiny little arms. He needs to look adorable. I need him to look adorable. But I also feel like he needs to hold something. Like a weapon of some kind, I don't know. I want him to hold a weapon. As a cultist, you can confirm that you float sometimes. There you go. There you go, guys. It's proven. They float. Cultists float. Do you mean you float in the bathtub? You know, when you're like being really, really terrifying and your rubber ducky is floating around beside you and your bubbles are blowing. Surely, that's when you're floating, right? You're able to tag on Chatterino. That's one problem solved. I love Chatterino, Dover. I feel like it is just consistently the best app for Twitch to chat with. Like, you can have a tab that just shows you when you're being mentioned so that you don't miss that. You can have a tab just for whispers, pretty much everything. So, yeah. Grim Reaper must always be present. I agree. If anyone likes the concept of Grim Reapers, you recommend the game Spiritfarer, a super fun and cozy game where you ferry spirits into the afterlife. Necromancy, cool. Floating into the pool face down. That's another way to float. Might be the last time you ever float though. Cultists always carry books, right? Is that a weapon? Knowledge is a weapon. Books can be weapons. It's true. A sickle! I agree, rotten eyeballs. A sickle will be the coolest thing. I was thinking, I don't want to do a Sith. Oh my goodness. Guys, we just got raided by freaking Cody Shivey. Here we go, guys. We got raided. Thank you so much for that raid, Cody. How are you doing today? I know. We got rated. Damn. Thank you so much, Cody. I really appreciate that. How are you doing? How's your community doing today? And what are you doing for Drawlloween or Halloween? Are you doing any prompts for that? Oh my gosh, would you look at the creepiest emotes that just walked into my chat? Guys, this always happens when we get rated by Cody. Always happens. Thank you so much, Cody. So, thank you for getting that sub to Cody. This piece I'm working on is amazing. Thank you, Cody. I'm doing 31 characters in one piece. I'm still going to see how it goes because I'm running out of space and I'm kind of concerned how they're all going to fit in, but we'll see how we go. Oh my gosh, thank you for the follow. 12 ounce pound cake, Lady Liz Gamer and Artist, Ash Corbin. Thank you. Let us bury Cody, guys. Let us bury Cody. Cody just got subbed, guys, by Dover. So it's time for us to bury Cody. Cody, what do you think should be written on your headstone? What do you think would be a very fitting epitaph for you? Let me know. And if Cody can't think of one, then I want all of Cody's chat to think of what we should write on Cody's headstone, guys. Squat thrust. Oh my gosh, squat thrust. There you go, guys. What a headstone epitaph that is. It's looking great. Thank you. Ari Bean Things. Can we also have a shout out for Ari Bean, guys? We rated Ari yesterday. Ari is also an amazing artist. Please check them out. Oh my gosh. You always have the odd luck of whenever you enter a stream, someone raids. What? So really? That's so weird. So guys, this is my Drawlloween project. We have Spooky Self-Portrait, Glampire, Dragon Wagon, Space Case, Witch Wednesday, Scarewolf. Over here we have Yokai. And then we have Lagoon Creature Feature. Undead, which the pun I chose was Batnap. And then we have Botanical Beast. And today we are doing cultist costume. So yeah, cultist costume. Lots of characters, guys. This is outstanding. Oh, thank you, Cody. Thank you. She's a scarewolf, not a cowolf. Well, she ate Red Riding Hood's mum, so she is pretty scary. She is pretty scary. The tree is brilliantly executed. Thank you, Grumpy. Thank you. The tree was kind of, to be honest, the tree was really daunting, but didn't actually end up being as daunting as I expected, so... Thank you so much for the follow, Enigmax and Kennedy. Thank you. Welcome, little corpses. I hope you guys are doing well. But yeah, we're going to have this cultist holding a sickle, guys. Holding a sickle. And I think I'm going to give it to him in this hand. Him or her, I guess. You can't tell. You really can't tell. You love this art? Thank you, Kennedy. Thank you. And no, he's not going to chop off the tree. He's not. They're friends. So what did you all do on Cody's stream? And Cody, if you would like to drop a link to your social media, or if you'd like to share what you did today, we would love to have a look at that. The dragon wagon is the cutest thing you've ever seen. It was actually based off a dragon that I drew before for a previous Drawlloween prompt, which was a lot of fun. The carrot, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, little corpse. But yeah, let me try and get this sickle drawn. The They all look like they live in the same town and are going for a town meeting. Well, they're on a Halloween parade. So, you know, they're dressed for the part. You had your Making Monsters draw-along tonight. Oh my gosh. That sounds a lot of fun. I always love those. Guys, I was lucky enough to be able to pick one of those monster prompts one time. And it ended up being super cute. Obviously mine was a bat bow, or was it bat and tutu? I can't remember. You're dragging a wagon wherever you go. Alright, so here's Sith. It's a very cool weapon of his. I'm just going to change it up so he's holding it at the right angle. There we go. He is not a Grim Reaper. I am going to give him a sickle. And this is exactly why I don't want to start spraying, fixing. Oh my gosh, brain freeze. I don't even remember what you call this stuff at the moment. Fixative. I don't want to spray fixative over this until I'm totally done, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to erase stuff like this. What's the top Halloween candles in Australia? What do you mean, what's the top Halloween candles? Is there such a thing in the States? Like, top purchased candles? I don't know if there's such a thing here. If there are, I don't really buy candles that much. Like, I have a few. I have a few candles, but I'm not like a massive candle buyer. They're expensive, and I don't even like actually end up using them. They just kind of sit there. So I always feel like it's a bit of a waste if I buy them. You just heard someone in the background. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, my mum's selling some stuff for some extra money. So selling like an ironing kind of thing. I don't know. I don't really know what its actual name is, but it's like something that mass irons stuff for you. Candle corn? Night Cody, thank you so much. I hope you have a good rest of your evening, and thank you so much for sending your community my way. I really appreciate that. So what was the monster prompts you guys did on Cody's stream tonight? Probably licorice in some form. Oh, candy. Top candy for Halloween in Australia. I don't know. I feel like people just do like an assortment of different things. Metals Horror House, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. But yeah, I don't know. Like, my guess would be is just like people probably just go and buy like a bunch of we have the naturals, which is just like jelly snakes and jelly like creatures, jelly fruit. People probably just do that. I don't think they're very Halloween-y themed. Like, we don't really get Halloween themed candies here. I finally realized, oh my gosh, you know, chat goes pretty fast, so I'm excused. I might make a quick break, guys, and be right back. There we go, back again. No worries, Tornado. Have a good rest of your day or night, whatever it is. Thank you so much for stopping by, and give Roscoe a hug, please. Candle wax is fun to mess with. It actually destroyed. So on my engagement party, we put it on some of our black tablecloth, and it ruined one of them. Sadly. You had 2 different prompts? What were they? You drew only one. The keywords were bonsai, typewriter, squat thrust, choker, and vanity. That is a real mix. That is so hard. Engaged? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Grumpy. Yeah, that happened in May. So it's been a couple of months now. But yeah. On World Goth Day. Yeah, we got engaged on World Goth Day, guys. It was pretty freaking awesome. So, yeah. The first one had like poofy green eye, swirly, and something else. Right, okay. How long have I been arting for? That's a very good question. Like, everybody always asks me that, and I'm like, it's supposed to be such an easy answer, but it's really not, because like I obviously started arting when I was like probably like 2 years old in the bathtub. My mum gave me like paint and was just like, you can paint the entire bathtub if you like. So I did. Technically that is art. So basically I started arting very, very young. But then obviously there's been gaps when I didn't art. So I think probably when I was 13 years old, I started like regularly doodling and stuff. But I think everything before that was probably just very, very sporadic, if I even was like arting properly at all. So probably when I was like 12, 13 years old. And I really want to give him like cute tiny fingies. But yeah, so it's been consistent definitely since I went to uni. So when I went to university, I think I really started focusing on art, consistently doing it daily, trying to actually professionally do it. Whereas before that, it was more of like a hobby to me. Ever seen that illustration where Death arrives at door at Halloween and he says to Margaret, who's repeating, that got blacked out for me. Full-size knickers were good. No, can't say that I have. I'm 19 now, so 6 years. Oh my gosh, no. I do it full time at the moment. Yes, Metal. I've been doing it full time now since I had surgery. So I started having. Basically, I quit my job because I started having chronic health issues, and I couldn't really drive to work anymore or a lot of stuff. So I just started being like, well, I'm gonna be doing something with my time. So I decided, okay, I'm going to spend all my time streaming art, focusing on art, and just working on it. And yeah, like, I think if it wasn't for just ending up in that position, I probably wouldn't have, taken the plunge the way I did. Obviously, I'm not fully supported from my art, it's not that easy to just jump into it and just earn a living from it. But that is currently what I'm doing full time, just because of other life circumstances that I've got going on, and not being able to work full time. So this is currently where I'm focusing my energies, and yeah, it's been really great. So I've been learning a lot, definitely, and it's definitely helpful when you have like full time to focus on art, because it's not as easy when you have a job and you don't have as much time. I've been in that position, so I really feel bad for everyone, especially like with social media. You look at other people doing artwork and they're achieving so much more than you, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'll never amount to anything. But you have to also keep in mind that those people may have more time than you, to invest into that. So you have to be really easy on yourself, because otherwise you can get really downhearted and be like, oh, I'm never going to be good. Riku, hello, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, little corpse. No math on stream. You're right, Dover. You're right. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, Metals. I'm doing a lot better now, so things have been like steadily improving. So I'm really happy about that. I'm already way more than good, Kennedy. No, I have so much to learn. So much. Work getting in the way really does suck. Yeah, you're totally right, Grumpy. Totally right. I might make a quick break, guys, and be right back. My drawing's looking great, Sweepy Bee. Thank you so much. Self-doubt is really one of the worst things ever that stifles creativity. That and dealing with reality. Yeah, true. I think it's like, and also perfectionism. I feel like perfectionism can definitely like be a big downer for art. It's like sometimes we put off a project because we think, well, now is not the time that I'm going to get this perfect, so I'm going to do this later. And then we never end up doing it, right? So I definitely feel like there are times when we need to push ourselves to just get something done rather than nothing. You can relate to the perfectionism thing? Yeah, definitely me too. Like, there are so many times when I'm working on something and I get to a point where I really like it and then I put it off because I think, oh, well, it's going to be better if, you know, I work on this when I'm in the best frame of mind, or I don't know, I have this equipment or that equipment or whatever. And at the end of the day, you never finish it. And sometimes years later, you're like, oh my gosh, you know, I could have finished that. I could have done it. Why didn't I just go ahead and do it? I think I need to zoom in for you guys so you guys can see him a little bit better. There we go. You also have chronic illnesses and chronic fatigue, so it's hard sometimes, but you still try to push through it. That's awesome, lady. That's really awesome. I really hope things get better for you. It's not easy to, you know, be so handicapped by stuff and wanting to do so much more and not being able to. That's totally a hard struggle. Not easy at all. But you know, things do get better. Like, there was a point where I thought for me that I would always stay stuck in the place that I was before. But things do get better. So just keep your hopes up. I really need to darken this robe of his. And obviously he's gonna be like faceless, so that's gonna make him even more creepy. Perfection is the enemy of done. You did a leather Sithlu mask and started to point out to a world-class creator something not polished or perfect. And she said, no, only you will see that. This is great. Don't talk about the flaws. People love this. That is so true, Kennedy. That is so true. You are the only one that's going to notice those flaws in your art because you were part of the creative process. So you knew the parts where you struggled, the parts that you feel were less than perfect. But everyone else, they just see the nice end product. What pencils am I using? It's just normal HB lead, but these are Kawiko pencils. Kawiko Special. These are 0.7 lead. They're brass and they're really gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. But yeah, Kawiko. Now he looks hollow. This time of year is awesome for art. I know. Now buffering issues. Why won't Twitch let you enjoy a stream before you go on a break? Don't bother, that freaking sucks. I think October is like a huge creativity splurge for artists. Like, because there are so many prompts and so many people just being creative, so many people try to push their art at this time of the year. And that's freaking awesome. But it also makes it really hard because you don't know which prompts you want to take part in. There are too many to choose from. Always think of things in the middle of the night and have to write it down so you can draw it in the morning. That's a great idea. You should just keep like a mini sketchbook. A tiny little sketchbook just for those moments. I think one of the brands that makes the coolest sketchbooks ever is Paper Blanks. Paper Blanks is freaking amazing, guys. Freaking amazing. If you haven't already checked them out, they make moleskin-like sketchbooks, but you can even paint in them. The paper is so nice and thick, it's beautiful consistency. They've been my favorite sketchbook since like forever. Since forever. And I'll always keep using them. As long as they keep making them, they gotta keep making them. Please, oh gosh. I don't want to have to find a new sketchbook brand to use. Mini sketchbook Dover, I would love to, but at this time of the year, I'm gonna have to decline those because I need to finish work. I would love to, but I really need to finish some work. You're going to choose different people's prompts every day, so you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. Yeah, like what I did one year is I wanted to do Drawlloween, but there were 2 other prompters that I also wanted to do. So I would combine all of these different prompts into one and do all of them, but they would be combined. It was really fun. You love Pumpkin Reaper, Kennedy. I love pumpkins. Pumpkins are cool. Pumpkins are the best. Oh my gosh. The weeks go by so fast, it's hard to catch up. It really is. I know. Yeah, it can be a challenge. I think the most important thing to remember if you are going to be doing like an October Halloweeny art challenge is that it's meant to be fun, guys. It's meant to be fun. So don't try to, don't try to force yourself if you aren't feeling like it. Obviously it's important to you to accomplish something and you need to push yourself, but if it's getting to the point where it's affecting you mentally, like, I think that's the point where you need to pull the plug and be like, hey, look, this is supposed to be something I want to do. It's supposed to be fun and it's supposed to help me grow, and if all it's doing is causing me anxiety, then there's really no point. This cute little cultist, oh my gosh, he's adorable. He is so adorable. I mean, look at him. I don't know, who wouldn't want to hug a cute little cultist like this? Everyone would. He's too adorable. Too freaking adorable. Have I tried Handbook, Journal, Co, Travelog, Sketchbooks, Naka? You use them to, you use them all the time, but can't seem to get them in Oz now and had to switch to Moleskin. I haven't actually. Let me Google that. Is there no way to get them online? Like, surely you can just place an order online. Oh my gosh, there's like a Hanamila Portrait Deluxe journal. Oh my gosh. I love Hanamila paper, guys. I don't think I can find them. Handbook Journal Co. Oh, there's one. They're at Art Supplies Australia. And Jackson's Art Supply. So there's two places in Australia you can order them from, Grumpy. Look, I'll drop some links in the chat. Oh my gosh, why is that link so damn long? My apologies. I don't know why. And there's another one here from Jackson's Art Supplies. So it seems like you can still get them. They look cool. They look really cool. Captain, hi. How are you doing? When did you pop in? I didn't notice that. We're drawing a little cultist today. In a cultist costume. You're sneaky. You are indeed. You are indeed. Those are some huge links I posted. I know, they're huge. Which states are they? The shipping was extortionate from the USA. Oh. You can paint those too? Cool. I don't know. Those would, I'm pretty sure Jackson's art is from Sydney. So I can't imagine shipping would be too ridiculous, to be honest. No, no, Rob, thank you so much for reading us. We really appreciate that. How was your stream? What did you do? Please drop a link to your Instagram page if you'd like. My style impresses you every time you see my art. Captain, thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for being my patron for so long. I really appreciate that as well. I hope you're enjoying everything I'm uploading on Patreon. This is probably one of my most extensive projects in a very long time, so I've been thinking about it for quite a few years. And like I was saying earlier about having chronic health issues, one of the reasons I could never do Drawlloween was actually because I was never consistently healthy enough to keep up with it. Even if I started early, I was still not be able to do it. I tried it a couple of years in a row, and then there was the one year that I had to have surgery, and I was like, I had put so much work in, and I was determined that year that I was going to do it. I was going to get all the prompts done that year. And I was so proud of myself because I did. I think I was only like 2 behind near the end of it, which wasn't even that bad. But I was so proud of myself because that was a challenge I had set for myself and I really wanted to do for so long. And so I've done that a couple of times now where I've been able to keep up with Drawlloween finally. But this year I wanted to do something different, something that I've been thinking of doing for a while. And that is to add all of the characters into one big drawing. So I'm really excited. I really hope I'll be able to add them all into one drawing because I already have now 11 and I am already running out of space, guys. So we'll see. We'll see if I can do it. I don't know. It's gonna be a challenge. That's for sure. But also, I think that a lot of the other characters that I'm going to be adding, some are going to be smaller. So I'm definitely going to be able to play around with characters being different sizes and stuff. And that might save some space, so... Can we have a pumpkin art challenge? What, just like lots of different pumpkin prompts? That could be cool. That could be cool. I thought of names for all of my characters too right, Neckar, for when I start posting them on Instagram in October. Well, I'm not really naming each of them, but there is a story that I'm posting along with most of them. So yeah. Because I've already posted 2 on Patreon. The rest are all scheduled to be posted. Like last night I went through and just like edited post, which are all going to Patreon first and then they'll go to Instagram eventually. But yeah, patrons will see them first. Patrons get VIP access. It's a great idea. I love that they're all walking together like a spooky parade. Thank you, Captain. I'm not the first person who's done this. I've seen a couple of artists do this actually. So this is not like my own idea. There's definitely a couple of people who've done this sort of thing before. My bunny reminded you of a book called The Celery Stalks at Midnight. What? That sounds creepy. That sounds like a creepy veggie bedtime story. I don't know. I don't feel like that's the kind of thing you should read for a kid. They may never eat their vegetables again. The only person in my house who doesn't eat vegetables is my dad. Well, he claims... Actually, he does. He eats beans. But that's about the only vegetable he'll eat. And then he'll be like, well, I eat, like, carrots and stuff. I'm like, well, yeah, but you don't eat green leafy veggies. You only eat, like, he'll eat sweet potato. He'll eat carrots. But he doesn't eat green leafy veggies, so... Then he's always like, well, you guys just don't say the veggies that I like counts. Are all dads like that? Like, do dads just not like vegetables? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? It is the children's books? Oh my gosh. Poor kids. No wonder they don't eat their veggies. They're probably going to get stalked by celeries if they eat them. Like, revenge of the celeries. If you eat us, if you eat our friends, we're going to come stalk you at night. You won't ever get any sleep again. Like, I'm the kind of child that would have had, like, traumatizing memories from that. I was that kind of child. About a rabbit named Vernacular. Oh, I've heard about that. I've heard about Vernacular before. That's cute. Dad, eat your greens. Love some good celery. I'll have some good celery with ranch dipping. That's good. It sucks the blood out of vegetables? What the heck? What a horror story. What a horror story. I can actually imagine some kids would love that. Some kids would definitely love that. He's got cool boots. Honestly, the best thing about this weather is we can still wear boots. I hate when it gets super warm, like the weather gets super warm and you can't wear boots. Like boots need to be worn 24/7, like all year round. I love boots. Vegetables are evil. Haven't I seen Attack of the Tomatoes? No. Celery is your least favorite of the three. Three what? Three what veggies? I don't know what's my least favorite vegetable. Like, I kind of like them all. I think. I don't think I have any specific hate for a certain type of vegetable. I just have ones that I like more. I don't have any that I dislike, really. What cult do I think this cultist is part of? Well, I'm not sure if he's part of hat cults, because he's not really wearing a hat. You know. So probably not hat cult, but he's definitely up to something sinister. I feel like he's avenging anyone who offends an adorable hamster. Like, if you make a hamster sad, this cultist is going to come and just slit your throat in your sleep in the middle of the night. He has no mercy. If you do not feed your hamster the treats that it wants when it needs them, you are dead. This cultist will find you, track you down, kill you in your sleep. I feel like that's their noble plight. That's a cult you can agree with. There you go. There you go, guys. Be nice to hamsters, or this cultist is going to ruin you. You had to exfoliate the heck out of your feet after a week in desert boots. Oh no. Air your feet out. Yeah, that makes sense. Why shouldn't you put tomatoes in fruit salads, Dover? What's wrong with tomato in a fruit salad? You love the finger work? Oh, thank you. Definitely the protector of the group. Exactly, Rotten Eyeballs. Exactly. He is going to make sure no hamster's feelings are hurt. I recently I'm obsessed with hamsters, by the way. Like, if I ever go to the States, the first thing I will do is go to a pet store and ask if I can hold a hamster. I'm going to be like, look, I came all the way from Australia. I will not do anything. I'm just going to sit there and cup this cute little hamster in my hands. That's all. That would just be like bucket list life goal accomplished. That is all that I want. Fuzzy Beard and Alabans, thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome, little corpses. But yeah, like, that is reason enough for me to travel internationally. Just to go and hold a cute hamster. Because we don't get hamsters in Australia. They're banished. You're the same, but with rats. Rats are cute too. Oh my goodness. I would love rats, but I just feel like rats are super smart. Rats are just too smart, and I feel like I don't mind, but I currently feel like Zazu is a very intellectual pet. I don't think I can manage two very intellectual pets at the same time because Zazu is quite demanding and requires quite a lot. So I don't want to take on more pets that I can, manage. But maybe one day when I'm not as busy and have more time to commit to pets, I will get me some cute little rats. Adorable little ratties. Because they're so smart. They're like dogs and cats. And they can be whatever you make of them. Like if you're putting a lot of effort into them, being real nice to them, they will be the cutest pets ever. I'm always welcome at your place, Dover. I know. We can both go to a pet store together and hug hamsters. That sounds perfect. Could I send you a print that you can color along? What do you mean exactly, Rob? Are you meaning like a coloring in page? I have a bunch of those available on my Patreon, if that's what you're meaning. I'm not sure. Strawberries and tomatoes and apples, like I don't actually see how tomatoes would be that gross. I think they could work. They could definitely blend in. You had two hamsters, one called Pugsley, who met a tragic demise after escaping from his cage and discovering rat poison under the oven. And Talala, who died of natural causes but did have a digging up situation when local foxes smelt her. What do you mean digging up situation? I'm guessing that was not when you lived in Australia. That was probably when you lived in the UK. It's cute merch and monthly postcards on Patreon, guys. Exactly. It's not a cult, don't worry. Kind of is. Kind of is a cult. But yeah. I send you guys monthly postcards on Patreon. You also get coloring in pages. You get monthly wallpapers. And what else? Like if you sub to some of the other tiers, you get exclusive merch of Poogie and Phoebe. You also get access to Poogie and Phoebe's story on Patreon. So I do a lot on Patreon. Keeps me busy, but in a good way. They dug her up. Yeah, London City's foxes feral poor Talala. Oh, are you meaning like after being buried? Oh my gosh. And now there are hamsters to protect. Exactly. You love Brussels sprouts? I love them too. Does anyone in chat dislike Brussels sprouts? Rob, it's like 4:30 p.m. here, so not 6. Oven roasted Brussels sprouts with seasoning. Oh my goodness. That is the best thing ever. So good. So good. Oh my gosh. We're gonna finish this little cultist. He's gonna get done, guys. He's gonna get done. I'm gonna make sure of it. You have to try it. It's so good, yeah. You can't say you love the smell of them boiled. They do stink. They do stink, definitely. But it's not, it's not too bad. But oh my gosh, when they're roasted with seasoning, that is the best way you can eat Brussels sprouts. Like, I feel like anybody, even people who dislike Brussels sprouts, will change their mind if they have them that way. Brussels sprouts are delicious. There we go. You have PTSD from sprouts. Your mum would fart up storm after eating them. Oh no. That makes sense. You love them, but it really depends on how you cook them. I agree, rotten eyeball. I agree. Like, I still eat them, when they're just like normally boiled and nothing's been really done with them, but oh my goodness. They go levels up if you cook them the right way. Hubby makes really good Brussels sprouts. Oh, Lady Liz, that's awesome. Do you both like to cook together? You steam the hell out of them till they're so juicy they melt in your mouth. Oh my goodness. See, that's also freaking amazing. That's so good. Asparagus and Brussels sprouts always seem questionable to you, but a friend of yours served them once. Even roasted, you felt like you've liked them ever since. Yeah. There's no way not to like them if they're served that way. You boil them before deep frying them? Yeah. Everyone you know refuses to try them because of the smell. It's weird. Like, why do they smell so much? It really makes no sense at all. Why are Brussels sprouts so stinky? The mystery of the stinky Brussels sprouts. What is that weird sound? There's a very weird sound coming from my studio and I have no idea what it is. It's like a very low buzzing sound. It's really... There we go. I wonder if it's my NAS. Sounds like it's coming from my NAS. I need to fix my NAS. Oh my gosh. I hate a NAS, guys. For the life of me, I've never been able to get one working. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now I can't get it even connected, so even more stupid. There we go. Cute little cultist costume. Captain, thank you for the 20 biddies. Oh my gosh.
What is green and goes to a summer camp? A Brussels scout.
A Brussels scout. There you go. There you go. That's a good one. That is a really good one. I need to lower this part of his robe because I'm having anatomical issues. Anatomical issues with him. Because one foot is too low, and this one needs to be even lower, so. But I also want to make him kick back. Something like that. There we go. I really like that. There we go. That's a bit better. That is a little bit better. Whenever I hear the intro of this song, for some reason it always makes me think of Star Wars. I have no idea why. Play a song by The Root. What song was that? What, the previous one? Let me have a look. Previous song. I don't know. It never wants to show me. I'm so sorry. Never wants to show me. So Rob, all the songs that I play are by either Ghost Stories Incorporated, Robert Austin. One of them, it's all listed in my YouTube credits or my credits here on Twitch. So my About panels. If you check the About panels, all the music is on there. My guess is it probably was Ghost Stories Incorporated or Robert Austin. One of those. Speaking of credits, you've mentioned in the mods channel, Necker. I can take a look at it sometime. No worries. Thank you, Dover. Can you get a YouTube link? Can we have a social commands, please? I've been like pretty much super absent on Discord lately, Dover, so I'm super sorry. I've just gonna be flat out trying to get the finishing tasks for this month out of the way, so I don't really pop into Discord much at the moment, and I think it's probably going to be like that until end of October, and then I'm going to go back to normal, but yeah. I think that's probably like as much as I've been able to keep up with work. The one thing I always struggle with is staying active in my communities while I'm keeping up with work. And I still haven't figured out a really good way to do that. Not really sure how. You've missed me on Discord. I'm so sorry, Captain. I know. I miss it too. Yeah, I really need to figure out a better way that, like, a time of the day where it's not going to take me away from getting work done, but a good time of the day for me to just relax and, like, read messages, keep up with Discord. It's getting nice and dark. Cool. Very cool. You know, I've had a lot on my plate. You sent me a DM, let me know later today if I get a chance. No worries, Dover. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. It's also been hard because ever since my mum's accident, a lot of things have changed, like a lot of the structure and things that I've been used to before. So, you know, I'm trying to help her out more with a couple of things, and that also eats into time. So, this little cultist is so cute. It's starting to get cold here. Uchi, you enjoy? Ooh, nice. I mean, that might mean it's getting warmer here where I live. What's good with all our silly willy heads? Alien Frog, hello, how are you doing? I'm good, I'm good. I'm really enjoying drawing this cute little cultist of mine. We're almost done with him, actually. I just have to give him a teeny tiny bit more shading, and then he will be done. He's been just like heaps fun to work on, honestly. What's under the hood? This little guy is not actually a Grim Reaper. He's actually a cultist. But yeah, cute little cultist. You drew up a Glampire earlier, so you'll have that ready when the day comes for next month. And now you're playing Nino Kuni. What is that? What is that? You love my drawing style so much. Thank you, Uni. Thank you. I think he's looking pretty alright. He's definitely getting there. Do Australians celebrate Halloween? Well, it depends. I think some Australians feel like Halloween shouldn't be celebrated, and then other Australians, like some Australians, just want to have their own like unique identity and unique culture, and they sort of feel like Halloween is a bit of an American festivity, so they don't really want to like, they want to just be different. So some Australians will not celebrate it for that reason. But I think on average, most Australians are pretty chill about it and really want to take part. They just see it as like a fun celebration, a fun opportunity to dress up. I don't think Australians really go as all out as people in the States do, though. Like for the most part, it's more of like just a fun thing for the kids to do, to go out and, you know, have a nice day, but it's not really as hugely celebrated as in the States. But I, for one, am a huge fan of it, so I always do. I was reminded of the super hamster from the boys. What? There's a super hamster? I need to see this. What the heck? Did you guys see the thing I posted on Twitter? There's a new game coming out, and you can play as a combat wombat. A combat wombat! I mean, guys, that is freaking sick. It's the second game that's came out that has a wombat. Paperbark is the first one that I freaking love. It's beautiful. And now, I forgot the name of this game. If you guys go to my Twitter account, you should be able to find my tweet about it. It is adorable. It's not out yet. Apparently you can support it on Kickstarter and whatnot. But yeah, it's looking really cool. How do Australians usually sort of celebrate the day? So it's usually just like more of a thing for kids to do generally. Like if you are an adult, maybe you'll go out and have like a dress up party with your friends or something. But I think it's more an event for kids. So most of the time, most of the people that I see celebrating it just go down the street walking around with their kids. Their kids are dressed up, obviously, and then they just go, yeah, trick-or-treating with their kids. I've never seen just kids come to doors on their own. Generally, they're always accompanied by parents, just to be safe and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So the way I celebrate it is there are these events where you can go to houses locally that are decorated. So some people do actually decorate their houses for Halloween. It's a lot smaller scale than done in the States, but there are some places that do it pretty well. So I generally dress up in a costume and I go to places like that so I can be surrounded by other people who also dress up and care about celebrating it. But yeah, that's generally what happens. There's no pumpkin carving, there's no like all of that. Maybe some people do it, but generally that's not really what happens. The thing the bunny I drew was scary. Wait until I see the super hamster. Oh my goodness, I want to see super hamster now. It's Halloween every day for NECA. Yeah, totally. You have a friend in Brizzy that says no one decorates for Halloween. The horror. I know. It's so sad. But it's pretty common here. Not many people really do. You carve pumpkins? Well, there you go. Apparently some people carve pumpkins in Australia. Grumpy Illustrator does, so there you go. I stand corrected. The decorated houses, the seizure-induced Christmas lights and decorations are just around the corner. See, people don't even, I feel like people don't really do that much for Christmas here. Like, I've seen the way that people in the States decorate for Christmas, and it is a lot more intense than what I see Australians do, at least in my area. Like, maybe there are places that go, you know, really all out, but where I go, like, we have to really drive to find places that decorate for Christmas. Like, most of the time, you'll see like a couple of nice lights on, but it's not really anything fancy. Americans go crazy for Halloween. So what does it look like in the States? What does an American Halloween look like? Office parties do? Okay. Carving pumpkins is pretty fun. They don't last long though. That I've heard they go rotten. I've never carved a pumpkin. I really should do that. You hear there are surfing Santas down under. Probably are. I think my little cultist is just about done, guys. I like that he's overlapping the tree, because it really just helps to make my tree look a little bit more like he's part of the drawing, because he was a little bit isolated. Nobody else was close to him, so he was kind of sad. And now we have fixed that. Also, my family is not very big on Halloween either. So, there's that. So, growing up, I didn't really have a lot of Halloween experiences. There's always that street in every Aussie town that goes completely all out, and the world and his brother goes to see it. 100%. 100%. There's always that one house. And I feel like that sort of attracts the entire neighborhood. Like, you probably will, everyone who likes Halloween will go there just to see that. But not many places really put in effort. American Halloween is your town in giant inflatable monsters with lots of fake spiderwebs on the bushes and lights everywhere. Cool. Carving a pumpkin is a lot of fun. Aww. There's a house nearby here that is covered in a nightmare before Christmas decorations and lights. They leave it up from October to New Year's. Whoa. That's commitment. Your friend has a 30-foot tall skeleton. He bought it for Halloween 2020 and never took it down. See, I would too. That would be me. I would just buy this damn big thing and just leave it there. Just be like, this stays. This stays. There's a store that pops up every year in every major city, and it has all the Halloween decorations you could possibly need. It's open all of Halloween season, and then November 1st, people put up Christmas trees. Whoa! That's a big shift. He has the best Halloween parties. Oh, that's so cool. I can imagine. That you can just be like, hey, if you don't know where my house is, just go to this street. You'll see like a giant skeleton. That's my place. You know, it's unmissable. It's just totally unmissable. That's so good. Well, guys, my little dude is done. Look at him. Look at him with all his friends. That's all his friends. He's cute, guys. He's really cute. I like him a lot. He's absolutely adorable. So this is 11. 11 characters so far. And that is the amount of space I've got left. So I really have to start being quite conservative with space. But yeah. I like him. He's adorable. Absolutely adorable. Can't wait to see the whole piece come to life. I know, Dover. I'm going to colour all of this, by the way, guys. All of these characters are going to be done in watercolour. So yeah. All watercolour. The skeleton vibe though, very strong with him. You just love Halloween for all the horror movies that come around this time of the year. The weather cools down, you don't really dress up anymore, but you like walking around with a niece and nephew dress ups and get candy. Oh, Alien Frog, you should dress up! You should! Put in some effort. Thanks, Punisher, and welcome, and thank you for being my patron. I really appreciate it. He's very cute. Thank you. You love him. I nailed it, guys. I nailed it. You feel sad that you'll be missing that old Dover. The VODs will all be there. The VODs will all be there. You'll definitely be able to check out those. You love the spacing I've put through this piece. Thank you, Grumpy. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to sort of... Because I'm just winging it as I go. I have no plan. There's no pre-sketch. I tried that. And I was like, yeah, nah. This is just too many characters. I can't do it. I just have to put them all on as I go and hope for the best. So that's what I'm doing, guys. I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping they'll all fit on. Because not fitting on is not as, like, having more space than I need. It's fine. I'm worried about not having enough. A little bit of something before you go on a break. What's a little bit of something? No pre-sketch. Yeah, no pre-sketch. I tried it and I was just like, I don't have time to draw all these characters, even as a pre-sketch. It's too much work. Oh my gosh! What just happened? Dover, are you insane? Dover, Dover, no. Oh my gosh, Dover! Dover, how much is that? I can't even do the maths. How freaking much is that? I can't even. The cemetery, that we don't have enough tombstones. We legitimately don't have enough tombstones for this. Did you break? Dover, what the heck? I am so mad at you right now. I am so mad at you. We talked about this. Let me try my best to fill the cemetery. Because I have no idea how. There are too many! Freaking 50! I only have 30. I only have 30, so we're just gonna have to... We're just gonna have to put in 30 tombstones, guys. It's the best we can do. I'm just gonna... They're just gonna all go out. All the little tombstones. Oh my gosh, are you guys all gonna fit? I feel like no. I don't think there's enough space for all these tombstones, guys. I mean, look! The cemetery is too small. There's nowhere near enough space. Oh my gosh. Look at that. So many tombstones. Dover, what have you done? Are you kidding me? How many even know. I don't even want to know how much that is. Because that is crazy. I am sorry for those of you who are getting your tombstones unburied at the moment, but there is just not enough practical space in the cemetery for all these tombstones, guys. Look at it! Oh my gosh. That's insane. And there's one more, guys. There's only one left. One tiny tombstone left. There we go. Damn! It's so full! Oh my gosh! Dover, what did you do? Unbelievable. This is what Dover did, guys. Dover buried so many of my chat. If you're dead, I'm sorry. Dover did it, guys. Thank him for your burial. He paid for it. He paid for your whole burial, guys. I don't want to know how much 50 subs are. I do not want to know, Alien Frog. I legitimately do not want to know. Thank you. Don't tell me. Make a cooler tombstone. Dover, stop it! Oh my gosh! Dover, stop already! No! No! Dover, go away! Someone ban Dover from chat right now. Off Dover, off with your head. You always felt you would make an unmarked grave. You don't need a tombstone. Yeah. Dover worked out how much tax money he's getting back, just decided to pull out early. Dover, thank you. Thank you so much. It's a mass burial. Dover, do you think your parents would watch my stream? Do you think you'd show your parents my stream, or would they just be like, what the heck is this? What on earth is going on? I sort of get that a lot. Like, sometimes people ask me, so what do you do for work? What do you do for a living? And I'm like, I give online art classes for people, because that is the easiest way to have people actually understand what it is that I do. Because if I tell them that I'm a Twitch streamer, most people are like, what is Twitch? What does that mean? Like, what is it that you do? And when I tell them that the classes are actually like free, but people can pay if they want to, they're like even more confused. So I'm just like, I don't even like go there. I'm just like, yeah, it's paid art classes. That's what I do, because they just don't get it. A mausoleum? Make a cool tombstone. Dover already has like the tall ones. I always give Dover the tall tombstones to distinguish Dover out. I deserve it, just accept the love. Uni, it's really hard. It's actually really hard when the people supporting you are your actual friends. It gets hard. So it's not that simple. Like, it's already hard when just a foreign stranger comes to your stream and gives you love and support. And like, I have patrons that have supported me for so long, and I have no idea why. Like, they barely even like consume my content on Patreon, and they just give me money to keep going and keep making art. And I just sit there, I'm like, I want to give you more, you know? I want to show you thanks. But there are just these like generous people that I guess believe in you for some reason, even if you don't believe in yourself. And it's honestly such a hard feeling to get that support. It's really hard. You're sure they'll be confused with the very concept of Twitch. I can imagine, Dover. I can imagine. What the heck? Did you just get like a new gift sub icon next to your name. I feel like you did, Dover. Just don't tell them I get paid to be on cam. Yeah, Uni, that would be weird. It is by definition a service. It is, yeah, it is. Even though it's like a free service. Twitch is free by definition. But then, yeah. You love me and my art. Keep it up, Captain. Thank you. Thank you. You've looked at my Patreon and you know I already do give it a lot though. Oh, thanks, Uni. Thank you. I really try. Honestly, Patreon is quite time consuming. And I think I need to talk more with my patrons about how I can actually help them get more out of it as well. Dover, stop it! No more gifting subs to anybody! No more gifting subs. You need to round up. What, is your OCD going off? That is not a goal. 58 out of 15? The goal was 15 today, not 60! The goal is 15! I feel like Dover can't maths. Honestly. Oh my gosh. So many of you guys got subs. I'm so happy for all of you who just got subs by Dover. Have no idea why. Shout up and take the compliment. I'm talented and have a very fun personality, which is why you watch. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. I need to get better at that. That's true. It's an important thing. Like, sometimes we get compliments from people and we just go, no, I don't deserve it. But I always think about it like this. When I compliment somebody, I just want them to take the compliment, you know? But it's so hard when it's thrown at you. You just feel like, no, I don't deserve it. But you need to get better at also accepting that. That's true. Dover, oh my gosh. 400 is a good number for Dover to hit. It's a nice all-round number. Alien Frog, no, don't give Dover any ideas. Dover's out of this chat. Banned. I think we should just ban Dover for a month. Have I run out of graves? Is that why I don't want to donate anymore? Zone, I ran out of graves at 30. I only have 30 graves, so yeah. And also, my cemetery isn't big enough for me to put any more than 30 graves in there. So, in order to actually have a bigger cemetery, I would legitimately have to buy a bigger terrarium for my cemetery. So, that's a bit tricky. But guys, all of you, I really appreciate you guys supporting me, being here, part of my stream. It honestly helps so much. If you just watch, that already helps. New badges look cool. Oh my gosh, Dover. It's insane. 400 gift subs to this channel. Dover, you're a legend. Honestly. You mean I do deserve it? I work really hard and the community just wants to give back. Thank you, Alien Frog. I appreciate that. Does lurking help? It actually does. It actually really does, Cryptic Horror. A funny thing is, so my fiance actually keeps his home computer watching my stream when I start streaming. And then he just leaves it there. And it's so interesting to see where it ends up by the next morning. So you can tell who I rated next and where it ended up just by hitting the back button. And he's actually logged that. It's really cool where we end up. Captain, thank you for the 100 biddies. Shall we do a hype train right before we end? You guys, even if you don't reach it, I'm gonna spin the wheel and you guys can turn me into a character. Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter, guys. Mad Hatter it is. Not Maleficent. Wrong one. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Did we kill it? Oh no. Oh no, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I feel like we killed it. Uh-oh. There we go, it's back. We're all good. Big phew. Alright, Mad Hatter it is, guys. Look at my nice mustache. How big is the graveyard? Rob, that's a hard question. Mr. Giddy Kitty would have loved this. The Mad Hatter, he would. I'll put my hand in and show you roughly the size of the... So that's my fingers. So it's pretty small. I do have a picture of the cemeterarium somewhere. Where exactly, I don't know. But I can always post a picture for you guys on social media and show you guys. But it's about this wide and this tall. So it's a tiny little box about that size, roughly. I always kill her. Thank you, Rob. You're like that with YouTube. You leave it on podcast to sleep too, and you always end up at a full 3-hour basketball game from the 80s or 90s. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The crypt and the terrarium. So the tombstones are about this big. They're very, very small. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for being here today. I really appreciate your support. Dover, you are insane. I have no words. I am so mad and grateful at the same time. Thank you. And thank you to every single one of you guys who like, who just follow, who just sort of come around regularly. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Especially this month during Drawlloween. You guys show me so much support and encouragement to keep on working and doing what I do. So thank you all so much. Let us find someone we can share this love to, though. I'm on live again tomorrow, guys. We are doing Game of Bones. Tomorrow is Game of Bones. But today, I am done. I've only done one character. I should have done 2, but it's okay. We'll get to that tomorrow. Let me see. Who can we raid, guys? We haven't raided Chloe in quite some time. Let us raid Chloe, guys. We will raid Chloe. Chloe is doing an amazing thing, guys. Oh my gosh, I almost smashed my keyboard there. Chloe Ventura. There we go. Art is the best. Well, we are raiding an artist. She's doing a beautiful painting, guys. In probably gouache or acrylics. Chloe prefers to work in those. But yeah, let us raid and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Also, keep in mind, guys, end of this week, our art challenge is due. So this Friday on the 30th, we are going to review all of your drawings live on stream. It's going to be a blast. Let's go.